What up, what up? Welcome back to the channel. I'm MoedotJ and we are locked in. This is Power Book 2. Is Tariq really going to be the one calling all the shots? Now, we know there's a lot going on to put Tariq in this situation, but the moment we're talking about is the sit down that he has with Monet and Cain, along with Brayden and Effie. Now, we're going to break this down and we're going to see if Tariq's going to be able to continue this on, and is this plan really something that could work out for him? Before you break down this scene, shout out to the notification gang. If you're new to the channel and you want to be a part of it, hit the subscribe button, turn on your notification bell so you get something every time I upload. Hit that like button. It's the easiest thing you can do. Now, episode 8 was one of the episodes where Power Book 2, in my opinion, has officially entered into the Power universe, and now Book 2 we can start putting up there with seasons 1 through 5 of the OG Power. But let's jump in this and see if Tariq can continue to call these shots. Now, we need to know, how did Tariq actually get himself in this position? We know that last week Brayden was telling him and Effie that he has somebody that he can cop from. Now, it's this guy named Sweat. And they're all looking at him saying, Brayden, we don't know, you know what I'm saying? But Brayden is trying to make something happen. I made a video talking about Brayden trying to step up, and this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to prove to Tariq, yeah, I messed up with letting Cain set you up, but here I am, and I have an opportunity for us. Now, this guy has some weed. He has a little bit of cocaine, and Effie is with him. We know Effie is serious about her business. Brayden and Sweat, they're dapping each other up, and Effie's like, what are y'all doing? We are here to handle business. Now, he's bringing out the drugs, and Brayden is like, hey, Effie, relax. That's just the white side of Brayden. You know, they're nonchalant. They don't really even know what's going on. They really don't have a care in the world. But Effie, she tries the drugs. And when she tries them, she's like, nah, this ain't going to work. We're dealing with high-end clients. I'm talking about, we're trying to make real money. We're not trying to nickel and dime out here. Course correct. The reason it worked so good is because the quality of the drugs was great. Effie, the people that she's dealing with, when they buy it, they don't want that stepped on stuff. They want as close to peer as possible. So this whole opportunity right here, although it was good for Brayden to bring up a chance for them to get something, one, it isn't enough. It isn't a large quality, and the quality doesn't match what they're looking for. So Effie tells Brayden and Sweat, this isn't going to work. And you hear Sweat tell Brayden, oh, well, you can go ahead and tell your brother to kiss me goodbye. I won't be his connect anymore. The triangle offense, they meet up after a long day in court. Now, I call them the triangle offense because there's 3 of them: Brayden, Tariq, and Effie. All 3 of these, they work together, and this is how they're going to run their organization from here on out, because Tariq doesn't have anyone he can really trust, and the Tejadas, none of them you can really trust either. But Tariq had a long day in court, and now we just heard that Davis wants his money by tomorrow, so he has to come up with a plan. We know that he isn't seeing eye to eye with the Tejadas. He also warned Brayden about him and told him, do not deal with him unless I'm around. So he's coming up with a plan because he needs to pay Davis. And the reason he needs to pay Davis is because he's on trial for a double homicide. So it's very important that he can get this money, because Davis told him straight to his face. And we know Davis, if the money isn't there by tomorrow, you will have a public defender. So Tariq, in his head, he put together a plan. And we're about to break down this plan. The plan is involving the Tejadas, so they have to meet up in a certain location because Tariq has the ankle monitor and he can't be gone for too long. Now, this plan is going to consist of Monet, Cain, of course Tariq, Brayden, and Effie. Now, they meet up back here, and you hear Cain make a joke talking about, let's make this quick because you got that ankle monitor and we don't want it to go off. Now, Tariq's plan is to rob the plug. Tariq knows where Mecca lives because he followed Cain over there. Now, Cain, he hears this and he's like, oh, we're not going to be able to just rob Mecca like that, because Mecca, he's going to have guns. He has trained assassins. He has a chef that will slit people's throats. So this guy isn't playing around. And we already know Cain always wants to be in charge. But you've seen him and Monet talking, and they said they need Tariq just as much as Tariq needs them. So they finally come over here and he convinces them to sit down and listen to him. Tariq puts this plan together and he has everyone doing something. Monet, your job is to keep Lorenzo busy. We need to have you with an alibi, so Mecca, he doesn't think that it's anything to do with her. Now, Monet doesn't know Mecca is Dante, so she's just going to keep Lorenzo busy, because Lorenzo, he would shut this whole operation down, and the reason is because he's now getting work straight from Mecca. You remember when he met up with Mecca, it was him and Drew, and then Cain didn't want it to happen because it would eliminate Cain. So Monet and Cain, they're going to keep Lorenzo busy, because if not, he's going to mess up everything. Now, Kane, on the other hand, since he's so close to Mecca, he's going to go over there and keep Mecca distracted. Tariq, of course, he's not going to be around. So the thing he's going to do, he has court tomorrow. We don't want Diana just sitting around the house. As of lately, Diana has become an investigator. She knows everything that Monet is doing, and she knows what she knows what the family needs, and she's going to make sure that everyone's doing it, even if she's snooping around. She called Kane out. So yeah, Tariq is going to have Diana come to the courtroom, so that eliminates her. Now they're trying to figure out who's going to actually do the robbing. All right. GTG, Little Guap, they are up under Kane's control. So Tariq has thought this through. He tells Kane straight up, get Little Guap and GTG to go in there, and they're going to steal all of the drugs from the hangar. Now Monet hears this, and she's saying that works out perfectly because it would keep our hands clean, and no one will look and suspect us for doing it, especially since the Tejadas are getting the drugs from Mecca. Now, with all this going on, the plan is Brayden and Effie, you're going to go to Mecca's place. Now, this whole organization that that Tariq thinks he has in his head, they're going to go into a penthouse. They're going to cut the power, go into Dante's room, steal whatever work and money and drugs that he has from inside the house, and we're going to pair that along with the drugs that Kane gets. So not only do we have money, we have drugs now. So this will work because we're going to use the white privilege from Brayden. Now, the last thing is we need Drew to be a part of this. They come and present this to Drew. Now, Drew, we already know he's supposed to be taking over the organization, but he's listening to it and he says he doesn't want anything to do with it. Now, Kane is peer pressuring him pretty much, saying, I knew you wasn't built for this. That's low-key hate from Kane because he wants to be the next in charge. Now, he's saying, we do this, we distract him. I'm able to, kill Little Guap. After we get the supplies, the drugs, I'll kill Little Guap. Now, Drew, he says the only way he'll take part in this is if he's the one that's able to kill Little Guap, because we know him and Little Guap, they had the little argument, which turned into Zeke ending up getting shot. So Drew said he's along with this. It just has to go down with him being the one to kill Little Guap. We see that Tariq is asking Diana, is she going to come to court with him tomorrow, because it would be good to see a friendly face. So everybody in the plan is working. But now you're looking at it and thinking Tariq is pulling off something Ghost would have done. Is that why we're calling this Power Book 2 Ghost? Because Tariq is becoming Ghost right before our eyes? And is he going to be able to keep this up? He called this one thing. This play, it actually worked. They got the drugs. They got the money. But is Tariq going to be able to hold this up? And is Monet going to start listening to Tariq, especially after she done got kicked out the house? Now, Kane, he sees that this is working, but I don't know how Kane's going to deal with it, just for the simple fact we know Kane is power hungry. All right, there you go. Let me know what you think about the plan. Did Tariq put together something good? And also, do you think that Tariq is going to be able to continue this out like Ghost would? Make this small thing turn into something big and actually be an affiliate, a partner to the Tejadas. Let me know what you guys think. I'm MoedotJ. If you like the content on the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.